content, and more. You never know what's coming next. We are live every weekday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. on Idaho's first 96.7 KBEL. And now you can watch the action too. Follow us today on TikTok at KBEL 96.7 FM.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Idaho National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution will ask you for information via an email. Helping your dreams become reality at the Idaho National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, saddle up. The 2026 McCurtain County Rodeo is riding into the McCurtain County Fairgrounds August 6th, 7th, and 8th. 3 nights of championship rodeo action with the Flying Sea Rodeo Company, featuring $15,000 in added money, thrilling mutton busting, junior barrel racing, and nightly entertainment with Cowboy Kenny Steele. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for kids, 12 and under, and 6 and under getting free. The grand entry begins.
Well, yo, thank you for the Galaxy, bro. Appreciate that.
Be there.
RJ with the Galaxy. Yo, everybody give bro a follow real quick. Yo, Eli Walter Fauci, thank you for the follow.
Internet banking, online bill pay, comparative rates, free checking, and free convenient locations. McCurtain County National Bank provides results.
Headed to work. Have an amazing day at work. Love watching y'all every morning. Makes my morning. Yo, thank you.
Hey, appreciate you.
Live from First State Bank Studios. Good morning. I'm Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Luke 12, verse 35. It says, "Be dressed, ready for service, and keep your lamps burning, like servants waiting for their master to return from a wedding banquet, so that when he comes and knocks, they can immediately open the door for him. It will be good for those servants whose master finds them watching when he comes." That was Luke 12. See, one of the greatest challenges in life is staying faithful when nothing exciting seems to be happening. It's easy to trust God when prayers are being answered quickly, but real faith is built in the waiting. Jesus paints a picture of servants with their lamps burning, not because they know exactly when their master will return, but because they want to be found ready. That's a reminder for us today. Keep serving. Keep loving people. Keep doing the right thing, even when no one notices. You may feel like you're waiting for a breakthrough, an opportunity, healing, or direction. Don't let the waiting cause your light to go out. God often does his greatest work in people who remain faithful behind the scenes. So today, live with expectation. Stay prepared. Stay obedient. Your faithfulness today could be preparing you for the blessing God has already set in motion. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
What's up, Mariah? On fire.
Amen to that.
Good morning, Khadijah. Good morning, Josh A.
Americans are so religious. I'm not religious.
We do song requests.
Good morning and happy Friday. We made it to the end of another week, and what a blessing it is to wake up with another opportunity to make today count. Whether you're already headed to work, getting the kids ready, or just pouring that first cup of coffee, thank you for letting us be a part of your morning. I'm Oran Jackson, hanging out with Micah Frazier, and for the next 2 hours, we're going to have a whole lot of fun together. We got some unbelievable news stories, local happenings from around Southeast Oklahoma, great country music, your song requests, and plenty of laughs along the way. Whether you're listening from Idabel to Broken Bow, Valiant, D. Queen, Hayworth, or anywhere across the 4 states, we are grateful you are spending part of your Friday with us. So turn that radio up, send us a message, grab another sip of coffee, and let's finish this week with a grateful heart, a positive attitude, and a smile. This is live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier, and we are just getting started. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a great day to have a great day.
Yes, sir. It's Mutt Day, National Mutt Day. So we just posted on our Facebook page, Happy National Mutt Day, and to drop a picture of your puppy, dog, old man's best friend, companion, all that, and we may just do a drawing for the best one. Who knows what they get? They might not get nothing, but it's always fun. Anybody who's got dogs loves to share photos of their dog. So go on our Facebook page, like, share, anything.
So a mutt is
it's actually a kind of a reminder to adopt.
Don't
dogs.
buy. Don't buy
and adopt. But we'd love to see your pets, your dogs, any pictures, especially if you got them from if you rescued them from the almighty dog catcher and stuff. So go on our Facebook page and share that and share your picture. We'd love to see them. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you got. If you've saved a dog, if you've rescued a dog, call up here and let us know how that happened and how easy is it? Because I've never done that. Like, is it like shopping? You just go in there and you just, hey, I want that one, and you just walk out. How does it work? You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got the red one, courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
by request.
Toby Keith.
Stand up and salute.
Let me share my three-legged mutt. You got a tripod?
I gave you a follow back, bro.
This guy funny. We ready for the weekend? Yes, sir. Happy Friday. It's not like shopping. You actually have to have a connection with the animal. In just my opinion. I mean, not actually. You could actually just want to save a dog from the almighty euthanization.
You gotta have a connection with the dog before you buy it or adopt it. What the freak?
I don't think so. Like,
I don't think the dog really cares.
yeah, like just
Get me out of here, bro.
get me out of here, bro. They're fixing to euthanize me. I don't care. I will learn to love you. It's like an arranged marriage, and
Yeah, facts.
like I'll figure it out, man. Just get me out of here. That's like somebody bailing you out of jail and just like, you got to be their friend. No, I do not. Like, you're going to bail me out, bro. We are friends. You are my friend. We love the bark. Good morning, Jello. What's going on? How you doing this morning? Love Oklahoma stories. I'm not religious. Straight into talking about the day being a blessing. Chat so weird. Oh, it's gonna get weirder, bro. The more people we get in here. Good morning, Mike Gonzalez, Marissa, Rip, Toby Keith, exactly.
Gina Butler says, I'm not religious, that I am thankful for what God did on Calvary. Yeah.
See. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not religious. I got a personal relationship with God. The courtesy of the red, white, and blue. That's Toby Keith. If that doesn't get you fired up this Friday morning, I don't know what will.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It does.
Toby Keith in the morning, like it just gets you going, get you amped up. Get your request in 286-6642. Let us know what you want to hear. And so I read this story yesterday about this guy named David Hughes. You may not know who he is. He's from down in Florida. He entered a woman-only poker tournament and defeated 82 female players and walked away with the prize despite not being a female.
So a man entered an only female poker match. How does that work?
The 70-year-old won in the 2023 event at Florida Seminole Hard Rock Casino, taking home $5,500, entering a legal loophole. He did not claim the identity or identify as a woman, and Florida's anti-discrimination law prevented the casino from excluding him solely because he was a male, sparking widespread controversy.
I love it.
I just love the fact that he beat all 82 women. That's probably that one headline you could be like, man, he beat 82 women and got some money and dipped out. I mean, how do you think? Do you think, there are some ruthless? You ever watch the World Series of Poker?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of clips of it.
There's some ruthless players in there, like, bro, they're stone cold face, like, and it's just like, could there be any women? Now, I've met some women that was cold hearted too as well, but this guy just walked in and just grabbed 5,500 and bounced, like, just like nobody. Like, he beat all of 82 females.
And he only
poker runs. All right, let's keep the genders how they're supposed to be, because apparently it's not fair. He beat 82. Not one woman in Florida or wherever they come from could beat this guy in poker. That's just astounding to me. One guy enters apparently a group of 83 people and defeats all the females. That's dumb. I just thought that was a little bit funny, for the I don't know what you would call them, the blue hair people, I guess, or the that's everything's supposed to be equal and stuff. Maybe, I guess we're not equal. I guess, there's, maybe he's just a better, the amount of, I mean, not everybody's a great poker player. Everybody says they're a great poker player, but this guy just ran away with it apparently. So he only won $5,500 though. But I mean, that could be over a weekend. Like, but the women probably did, they probably had so many tables that they X'd each other out. And then, the closer he was like, well, I'm doing pretty good at this table. But usually when somebody gets beat out, they bring somebody else in. So it's just like, maybe he did beat all 82 women. I can't believe we can say that he beat 82 women on the air and on Facebook and we haven't got flagged yet in poker for the TikTok people. We don't need another strike, but yeah, I just thought that was funny this morning. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in. We got Friday Night Blues by the one and only.
This is John Conley coming at you.
Forgot who sung that. Good morning, Cedric. How you doing this morning? I want music. It feels like a podcast. Well, it's a morning show. Small town Saturday night. I was chilling with Laney J for a bit.
Boo.
Debbie, what's going on? Nah, booze.
Word. Yo, thank you for the follow, brother.
Good morning, Dan Hogan.
What's up, Aiden?
Have you heard Saturday Night by the Misfits? I have not. Hope everyone has a safe Friday evening tonight. We all get tuned up. Yes, sir. Just okay today, Cedric. It's a beautiful day today. It is an amazing day. It sure is. Jake Owen down to the honky tonk. Hi, I'm a radio host in Tahiti, French Polynesia. Good morning or evening or afternoon to you. Just to say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Do it. So we got Jake Owen down by the down to the honky tonk, and then Chris Stapleton fire away.
That's right. It's time for live on 259 Morning Show. Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. And we asked 2,000 U.S. adults which decade had the best economy. What do you think had the most percentage of best economy?
I'd have to say the
Starting from 1950s to 2010s.
I would have to say the 50s.
All righty. Well, that's third place. First place is 1990s with 16% of adults say the U.S. had the best economy in 1990s, excuse me. And second place goes to 1980s with 13%. And then it's 1950s with 11%. And then 2000s with 8%. Then 2010s with 10%. And last place is 1970s with the least best economy with 4%. So as a question for you this morning, everybody listening, do you feel like the economy is getting better where you live here in Southeast Oklahoma, or does it still feel like you're paying more and getting less?
Oh, it's definitely worse. Like, I remember a day, Oran Jackson, where people made $10 an hour, and like you made it. Like, problems were going to be over if we started making $10 an hour. Like, things were going to happen. And so, Tyson started making $10 an hour at one point, and that was big money at the time. Like, it was big money. Everybody's going to Tyson's because they're paying $10 an hour. And then it got to a point where over the last 15 years, some odd, somewhere within that time frame, $10 isn't that much. You finally start making $10, and now $10 still isn't enough.
Okay.
And then same thing with the $20, $15 and $20. $20 was big money then. Man, if I was making $20 an hour, man, this. Now majority of the people make around $20 an hour, and it still feels like you're barely making over minimum wage.
True. Well, you hear people on TV say things like GDP, inflation, and the economy is growing, and it's easy to tune it out. But here's the thing. Those aren't just numbers. They affect your paycheck, your grocery bill, your mortgage, your truck payment. And the economy grew by 1.5%, which means the country is still producing more goods and services than before, but it's not growing very fast. Slower growth can make businesses more cautious about hiring or expanding. But at the same time, Americans are still spending money. Consumer spending makes up about 70% of the U.S. economy. So when people like me and you, when we buy groceries, eat at restaurants, purchase vehicles, or even take vacations, it keeps businesses operating and employees working. But here's the catch. Inflation is still running at 3.7%. Well above the Federal Reserve's goal of 2%.
Hey, Josh A. on TikTok said he got it right. He said the 90s, and he said the 90s was the best decade of his life. He also grew up during the 90s. So I get where you're going with that, Josh A. It was lovely. Everything was cheap. Gas was cheap. To us. You could feed a family at McDonald's for like $12, man. $12 for the price of one meal.
It is insane.
Now.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about that stuff. There's so many differences from my childhood to my early adulthood into adulthood and stuff. Like I'm telling you, like $10 was big money back then. Big money, son. Like when we started working, it was when I started working, the minimum wage was $5.35, and 2 weeks worth of 40 hours. It was, I want to say like it was like $325 or something like that, a little over $300 that you were making every 2 weeks. That people were making every 2 weeks, paying rent, paying for these car notes, paying everything. I just don't. Me and my wife talk about that sometimes. I don't know how we did it. Like, I don't know how we did it when we started making $10 an hour. We thought Mr. Rockefeller and stuff back then. And now it's just like, I don't see how we made it on $10. And we were both part-time. We bought our house both part-time. 2011,
wow.
Both part-times. Making, I want to say she was making like $8 an hour, $9 an hour. I was making $8, both part-time. Like, I don't know how we did it. I know I couldn't do it now.
Well, this is also a major political issue heading into the midterm elections. As we know, no matter which side of the aisle you're on, most voters ask themselves a simple question. Am I better off financially than I was a few years ago? For many families, the answer to that question influences how they vote. So here's a question for everyone this morning. Do you feel like the economy is getting better where you live here in Southeast Oklahoma, or does it still feel like you're paying more and getting less? We would love to hear your thoughts. 286-6642. That's the number to call.
Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you have an opinion. I feel like political. Let's throw away the political party stuff now. It's us against politicians. Basically. How many times has everything been promised? The Doja checks. What happened with that? It's just at some point both sides got to come together and be like, yeah, we're kind of getting screwed, and let's stop being at each other's throats and just realize like they're playing a game. They're playing with our money. They're playing with our tax dollars. And they're not the ones struggling. They got summer homes. They got winter homes. They got 2 or 3 different houses. When it gets cold, Oran, Jackson, guess what? They go down to Miami, or they go down to Cancun for 3 months until winter's over, and then they come back. So it's the whole left side, right side, and all this stuff. I just don't see it being that important anymore. This one guy asked, $10 was big money when. This was back about 2009, I want to say, is when all that started happening. 2009, that's when the current minimum wage at $7.25 was made in 2009. So, making $10, making that $3 extra an hour. Like, it just, I don't know. It was different. But one thing I know, Oran Jackson, is everything turned out all right.
What's up, Liv? This is KBEL. Good morning.
MJ was right. They don't care about it. Exactly. Like, it's. Hey, Zeus Moy ID. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would never.
Miss Dab Q. Where's she at? I know she's in here asking for. Where's it at? Let's see. That Cowboy Carter request. There it is. You know what I would do to fix it? Will never happen. How I would fix politics. Every state representative and everybody that's funded by our tax dollars can only make the median income of their state.
You're doing Micah's Man Up at 7:45.
Yeah.
Oh, what we got going on TikTok?
We back. Oh, yeah, it freezes from time to time. The current administration are amateurs, and the economy shows it. I mean, everybody does. I mean, the economy has not been good
What's up, JB?
in so long. What up, David Jones? Says Friday vibes. Any weekend plans? Rubber hitting the pavement, man.
So I went to Bendigo's yesterday, and I saw you.
Oh, did
I
you?
passed you going up. I passed you coming back.
Yeah, man. It's just straight up, boom, and it just never stops. Like, it just, as soon as I get back to start going towards Broken, bing, another order.
At least it's a pretty drive a little bit,
Yeah.
There's like trees and whatnot.
It'll be a lot better when they get that road work done.
Sure, yeah. You make a lot more money.
Yeah.
What's up, Hunter M? Thank you for the follow. My plans are getting wasted, LOL.
Hey, I'm with you, bud. Don't drink and drive, though. That's right. It's time for Micah's weekend wrap up. And this time, Oran Jackson, we're going to talk about investing in living. You know, we talked about the politicians and all this stuff, and you know, it seems like people get stuck on politics, and it ruins relationships. It ruins, relationships with your family, your friends, your coworkers, and stuff. And it just like, and at what point do we just say enough is enough? You ever stop to think about where your time is going? Because the time is one thing that we spend every day that we can never get back. We can always make another dollar. We spend so much energy chasing things that don't matter, worrying about what people think, stressing over what we can't control, holding on to anger, and putting off the moments that make life worth living. Invest in the things that pay you back, the people you love, the memories you create, the dreams you chase, and the experiences that make you smile. At the end of the day, nobody wishes they spent more time scrolling, arguing, or worrying. They wish they made that call. They booked that trip. They laughed a little louder and loved a little harder. Don't just invest in things, invest in living. Your time is the greatest investment that you can make, and make sure you're spending it on something that matters. So think about that this weekend. Have a great weekend. School is just around the corner, so take the kids out, take them swimming, take them fishing, whatever you want to do, but spend that time, the time that you can't get back. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and we've got more country music for you on the way. Don't forget, we got Trading Lines coming up at 8:30. Don't forget to take Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier on the road with you on your phone with that Southeast Oklahoma radio app you can download for iPhone or Android, whatever have you. Here is Browning Snyder, local legend, Who She's Calling Daddy. I do all of them, man. I'm even starting my own locally. David Jones says working. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. What's up, Trey Jones?
Yo, thank you for the roses, brother.
Braden Healy, where you from? Australia? They said 3 nights in a row, so he's got to be somewhere around there. I don't know, Oran, that hat's given GQ model. Do they still have GQ?
What's that?
It used to be like a model or a magazine, for like a fashion magazine, I guess.
What's up, Braden from New Zealand? What's up?
Wait, what's the energy today? The energy today is living life, my friend, not wasting it.
We'll see who she's calling daddy by the end of the night. She was sitting and we were sitting first.
Sure. Are we not on the air?
I feel like went off for a second.
Huh.
That's Bronny Snyder. Who's she calling daddy by the end of the night? Thank you so much for tuning in on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL.
So I got a story. I don't know why, but on Facebook, PETA, the people for the ethical treatment of pets, I guess, or something like that. Whatever it is, it's been showing up on my Facebook feed. And apparently this woman has dressed or she painted herself all red, and it looks to not have any clothes on. Like maybe she has some what do they call those, the whatever, she's covering herself up, but majority of it's just paint, but she looks like a lobster, and she was protesting the Maine Lobster Festival that had about 16,000 real lobsters that were boiled alive. Every single one of them, and it says every single one of them wanted to live. I guess they had like a big protest where they had a plate with some, look like stuff that you would eat with lobster, and like she was laying on the table and stuff. Like she really does look like a lobster.
What?
And like stuff like that. Stop wasting your time on stuff like that. Go live. The lobsters aren't going to make it, but you still can. You don't have to worry about wasting your time painting yourself up looking like a lobster. That's so crazy that people are that invested in that. Like, I get. I occasionally I see like fishermen, how they rig up their, they're deep sea fishing, so they rig up these fish, and the fish are just like whatever, they're digging the hooks, whatever, but they wanted the live bait is what they call it. And sometimes we're like, dang, that looks rough, but it's all in like, hey, I want a bigger fish. You gotta do something. So I get it.
I'm not the person to judge, man, but some people are just weird,
man. It's so crazy how much they care. I understand. What was it? I seen one. It was another. As a matter of fact, it was one of the PETA posts where it was National Chicken Wing Day the other day, and it had like a little bitty cartoon chicken, little bitty one, and it said that was my family, and like they're, the people are kind of looking like, oh, I'm sorry. The comments alone are worth like checking that out. Go check out the PETA page, because the comments alone. They're like, hey, make sure you get a family bucket so no one's left behind and stuff. They're just ragging on PETA and stuff the whole time.
Wow.
I think they enjoy that too. I think PETA's got kind of a kink to be like, what do they call that? Spit roasted. It just like the jokes write themselves at this point. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let us know how you feel about all this endanger. I understand. Don't be cruel to animals. Burn, a lobster festival, to me, that's not being cruel. At some point, they multiply in abundance. That's why we have deer season, and that's why we have all these seasons. Mm-hmm. It's regulated by the game wardens and stuff, but the deer reproduce at a fast pace. Can you imagine if we did not have deer season?
We would be hitting deers left and right.
Like every day when I go up to Ho Chi Town, even on this bypass in Idabel, at nighttime, even in the evening time, sometimes during the day, all you see is the head pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know whether they're going to run across or if they're just going to sit there or they're going to run back. And been lucky so far. But yeah, can you imagine if we did not have deer in McCurtain County alone? Like we would be overpopulated.
True. I see at least 10 dead deer on the side of the road
a week. Like drive down 259, either way. And I guarantee you'll see at least two deer on the side. What's left of that deer on the side of the road. So you can imagine the amount of deer that would be if we did not have deer season. So, it is a must. You don't have to like it, but understand that it helps keep them regulated. So you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let us know if you're excited for this upcoming hunting season.
Yeah, it was like,
huh? Oran's a celebrity now. John Morgan, you crazy.
Excuse me. What up, Cole? Who's this on the radio that you are playing right now, and what's the name of the song? This is Brunette by Tucker Wetmore. Where are you from? I am from Broken Bow, Oklahoma. I tuned in this dude, this radio guy, yesterday. Yeah, I swear this dude's on crack. He was on cocaine. Is it Alabama? No, this is Brunette by Tucker Wetmore. Don't remind me, you there beside me. I need to find me a brunette.
What are you drinking?
Beer. That's Tucker Wetmore, Brunette. And I just want to throw this out there because I think every married couple can relate. A new survey says men and women have very different shopping habits.
Oh,
yeah. Women are much more deal focused. About 3 out of 4 women say they actively use coupons, sales, and discounts. But men do it too, just not nearly as much. But on the flip side, men are actually more likely to spend extra if they think the quality is worth it.
That's semi-true. I will tell you how it goes. All right. This is going to be your first year married. And this will be the first time that your wife sees, and you'll start noticing stuff now that you're married and stuff, settling, into the groove of newlyweds, housing together and stuff. And all that stuff after Halloween, the decorations and stuff, it's 50% off now. She will buy all of it.
Yeah.
And where are we going to put it? Well, we'll save it for next year. We don't need, we'll make enough money next year to pay, for whatever we need. But that's how they get you. They do shop for deals, and that's going to be there. But it was on sale. Just because it was on sale doesn't mean we need all this stuff. That's how they get you.
All right. Well, Micah, who handles the shopping in your house?
Depends. If I need something now, I go.
Okay.
If I need something next week, she'll go today.
Are you a bargain hunter, or do you believe in paying more for quality?
Depends on what it is.
Okay.
Dad's always once you get to, you have little Oran Jackson Jr. It's all about the art of the deal, man. You're looking for the best deal. Like I said, pizza feeds the family. We're all fed $20. Boom. I just say at least $40.
I love it. That leads me to my next question. What's something you will always spend extra money on because it's worth it?
Let's see.
Like a mower, maybe?
I don't know. That one's a tough one.
Okay.
I'm always looking for deals.
I like it. Let's move on. What's one thing you'll never buy unless it's on sale?
Ooh.
For me, it's got to be clothes.
A lot of clothes. For myself, I get the kids, stuff. They like it and stuff. But for myself, I will wear the same shoes for 4 years until they start talking to me and stuff. I don't need new shoes. I don't need a lot of stuff. When you get older and it's just these shoes, I know these shoes got holes in them, but they're my good shoes. They're broke in. They're they're not stiff. They're flexible. I've been wearing them for so long. Why change now?
Okay, so the old saying, buy nice or buy twice. Is that true?
In some aspects, yeah, but now it seems like everything's made cheap. You see, like the companies that were supposed to be American made and have it was supposed to be good. It's like now they're getting razzed for not being that company anymore.
Looks like we got a caller. Let's take him. Hey, good morning. You're live on 259 Morning Show. Who are we speaking to?
Call back about 8:30. That's when trading lines happens. Okay, thank you very much. No problem. Bye.
Are you a coupon person or do you just pay the price and move on?
More digital coupons. Like the Dollar General app has the all these different stuff. So more digital coupons than like clipping and stuff. I remember seeing everybody started couponing in like the 20 teens, somewhere around there. 2010 to whatever. And they had those shows on there, couponing, extreme couponing or something like that, where they would buy a bunch of stuff and the store would owe them money.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they did that, and I could never quite figure it out. But I remember people selling stuff on Facebook and stuff like, hey, I got jugs of Gain laundry detergent for, pennies on the dollar of what, I didn't even pay for this. I paid like $1 for this. So, it's 50 cents and stuff. But the art of the deal, the more you start seeing things like how much you can save. But there also is a deal. It's like, okay, that's cheap. What's wrong with it? Somebody brought you a Ford Mustang like Jay's, and be like, hey, $2,000, you can have her. Like, hey, what's wrong with it? Because it looks nice, but $2,000, something got to be wrong with it.
What's wrong with it? Oh yeah, if you start it, it blows up.
Yeah, it needs a. One thing I could never understand on a Facebook Marketplace and stuff is, just needs a carburetor cleaned out. Lawnmowers and four-wheelers and stuff like that. It just needs carburetor cleaned out. Well, clean it out. Like, I want to know if it works or not. Like, I don't want to haul it and then find out that that's not all that's left. Like, show me that it runs.
Okay, so my last question for you and for the people listening this morning, what's one product everyone said it was amazing, but it turned out to be a disappointment?
Diaper Genie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I don't know when they come out with that. I remember when my daughter was born, that was when they come out with it. Diaper Genie, it was supposed to keep your house from the room from stinking from the baby diapers and stuff. It did not work. Once you opened it up to put another diaper in there, it just released all the fumes and stuff, and it was terrible. So, nothing right off the top, but Diaper Genie is always at the top. Like, just no, it was not worth it. But after all that, it's finally Friday, Oran Jackson.
Amen to that.
And nobody's more excited than the one and only George Jones. Don't you guys get tired of sitting in that little room together all day, like watching paint dry?
All day. We don't sit in here all day. 2 hours of our day.
This guy, he seems like one of those guys that just can't have a good time.
Dude, no one likes that guy.
Nobody likes that guy.
What's his name, Rob? Dude, no one likes you, Rob.
Like, bro,
AP said air fryers. I actually love my air fryer.
I don't know. Air fryers are nice. Like,
they're nice,
like,
bro.
Those are nice.
Nice.
I do. I've actually cooked a steak in an air fryer because I didn't have time to.
Wow.
I was of course it was not as good as actually cooking it, but I was working at the Boys and Girls Club. I had other stuff going. I had to watch the kids and stuff, so I just put it in there, put the season, salt and pepper, garlic powder or garlic salt. Let it cook for about I can't even remember what I put it on, but it was nice. It was brown on the outside.
Jonathan said that's a sin. Put a steak in the air fryer.
Hey, man, I didn't have time. Got to do what you got to do, man. The ancestors are mad.
How long do you two do the morning show for? 2 hours, 7 to 9 a.m.
Hey folks, Jay Lemley here. If you're needing a carport, shop, garage,
How did y'all land the radio career field? Just woke up one day and manifested it.
Amen to that.
Sous vide is the best way to cook a steak. What is that?
Broken Bowl like Oklahoma? Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. You're tuned in to Audible's first 96.7 KBL. This is live on 259 Morning Show with me, Oran Jackson, and my boy Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. Giving you all the information you can handle, and a lot of it is useless. But I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with a little useless information. You know, it's fun fact time. You know, you can be that fun fact guy. You know, nobody likes that can't have a good time guy.
Facts.
Maybe you could be that fun fact guy. Like, hey, fun fact. Did you know? And then, boom, we give you all the information. Where did you hear that? Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Mike, I got a question for you.
What up?
Which decade had the best fashion from 1960s to 2020s?
You know, it's really hard for me to, you know, to not say the 90s and 2000s, but I would say the 70s is, you know, the platform shoes, the disco era and stuff. Like,
let's see what this person has to say. Hey, good morning. You are live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Hello? Hello? Not much. Who is this? What's going on, Cedric? How you doing? It's Cedric Cox on our Facebook. How you doing this morning? I'm doing great.
Hey, we got a question for you. Which decade had the best fashion? Yes, sir.
Clothes, fashion,
Style. Shoes. No, which decade? Like 1960s to 2020s.
2020s. All right, respect. Well, it's good to talk to you, man. I appreciate you calling in. All right, thank you. You have a good day. Bye.
2020s.
2020s.
Well, anyway, so in a survey of 2,000 U.S. adults, they were asked which decade had the best fashion, and 1980s is number one with 11%.
It's got to be the big hair.
Okay.
The big hair and the denim jackets.
Or it's actually tied. Excuse me. It's tied from 1980s to 1990s.
Ooh, nice.
And it's tied for 2000s and 2020.
Nice. I would, you know, the 90s and the 2000s was nice. I did like that. But I just think, in my opinion, the 70s had a lot of different styles and how they dressed and stuff. Like I said, the disco era to, you know, a lot of things. I particularly like the 70s fashion. The bell bottoms, the what do they call it? The baseball shirts.
Yeah.
The old, you know, the all that stuff. It just couldn't beat it. I mean, I like the 70s style. If you was there in the 70s, tell us what it was like, you know, Grandpa.
And which decade had the best fashion? Call in, let us know.
Let us know what you remember about your favorite decade and what you got to wear and all that stuff. I mean, the Afro come out in the 70s and stuff. So, you know, the different styles. I'm gonna look up some 70s fashion, see what we got going on right here.
Well, until then, Georgia mom fights off alleged kidnapper with gas pump nozzle. Yo, shout out to her.
Heck yeah.
Barefoot man approaching the family's vehicle, peering inside and following a child who ran around the car before attempting to open a rear door where a second child was seated. The mother struck the man with a nozzle, giving her child time to return to the vehicle. The suspect fled but was quickly located, who recovered a THC vape from his vehicle. Police had identified him as a 29-year-old Jaron Tucker, now held in Cobb County Jail on attempted kidnapping charges.
That's crazy. That had to be like a scary, because it's like one spark, we all going up. But I know as a parent, it's just like, you know what? Let's do it. You know, I know it's probably scary for the mom, but she was like, you know what? If that's the way it's got to be, it's got to be, but you're not touching my kid. So
are you going to risk that money and shoot gas?
Oh, yeah. Adam. And then just torch him.
Yeah. Whoa.
Watch him go up in flames. Let's see some of these fashions. It's so unique. The 70s rock star fashion to the 70s disco. It just looks clean and chic. I do like it. It's very dapper and debonair. Give us a call, 286-6642. Let us know what you remember about the good old days and the fashion and your favorite outfit from that decade. Whatever decade it is, everybody's got a favorite outfit. I have one from the 90s. It was an Adidas shirt. It was black, and it had like turquoise print, whatever. I just remember it because that was my favorite shirt when I was a kid.
It makes me think, because sometimes people dress as the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe in like 50 years, we're going to be dressing as the 2020s.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what is it? Skinny jeans has left the building.
Yeah.
When's that going to come back? You know,
True.
The people who wore skinny jeans is going to start seeing, like, hey, we used to wear that in high school. That ain't nothing new. You know, my dad used to always say that one. That ain't new. That was from the 70s, man. We used to do that all the time. So high fashion, man. Fashion always comes back around. You know what I do like more than anything? The 60s and 70s and 50s houses. Like they had some of them have that couch that goes into the floor. What do they call that? I can't remember what that was. Let me see if I can. It was more like your modern houses at the time. What were they called? Conversation pits, sunken living room. Yeah, like this. Conversation pits. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Like that was designed like in the 50s and 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Where like, you know, you're walking right here, but then you drop down.
The couch is like in the floor.
Yeah, it's in the floor. It's a conversation pit.
Those are cool.
That's awesome. Isn't that awesome? Like I would love to have that in my house, my modern day house now. Like let's bring that back. Because I think that's freaking awesome, man. I would love to have that. Different stuff, you know, the minds, you know, you think about the creators that I mean, that's a modern day
Yeah.
one right there. That one looks awesome. But I do love the 70s decor, 60s, 50s, you know, just sometimes you see like houses that have been untouched. I like that one. That one's more modern. But like that, the 60s, 50s look like that, like the carpet everywhere. Like,
And it's red too. There's a lot of red.
yeah, red, brown, green.
It was a lot more colorful back in the day, I noticed.
That's one thing I noticed with the cars now is they're gray, white, or black, and there may be a a dark blue or a maroon or here and there, but on the weekends when I'm passing through Hochtown, it's just like white car, white car, white car, white car, white car, white car, gray, white, white, white. Like, what happened to the flamboyancy of like being proud of? I mean, it can't cost that much more to make a colored.
A white car,
paint.
not white, but black is like more expensive. But just imagine, Micah, if you look into a packed parking lot and all you see is colorful cars, like that would be beautiful.
That would. I mean, and it goes with everything today. You look at McDonald's. McDonald's used to be red and white. The buildings and stuff itself used to be, colorful and stuff. Now it's all modern gray.
You go to Florida or South Carolina, it's white now. It's all white and modern.
I don't like it. Like it used to be a colorful world, and it just, I don't know where did we go wrong? Ooh, look at this conversation pit right there. That one looks awesome. See, that's something like, let's bring those back. If you're listening and you build houses, start bringing conversation pits back.
And if you do have a conversation pit, we're coming to that.
Yeah, we're coming to that. We'll have a conversation with you over tea
about pits.
or brunch, something, get something on the menu. We got Friday Night Fever. I know a lot of you have that for going to the Pecos and the Rooftops concert this evening at the Saloon. Remember, drive safe and don't drink and drive tonight or this weekend or ever. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, the world has lost color for sure. Yeah. Why do they keep showing up on my For You page not complaining?
Because we're awesome, bro.
We hopping straight into the memorable events.
Yeah. So there's the conversation pieces, right? Right there. There's the conversation pieces or conversation pits. That is so awesome. Like that's the floor, and you just take your shoes off, crawl down there, and boom. That's what people used to throw parties at their hand. They had drinks and stuff, martinis and stuff. It was just classy. How did we get away from that?
Has anyone walked in while you were on the air? Yeah.
Multiple times. Oh, we got our first picture. Put this on our. That is Katie Short's dog.
If you have a piece of memorabilia that reflects Choctaw Electric Cooperative's history, you are invited to showcase your treasure as part of the America's 250th annual meeting. Choctaw Electric is creating a special display display area for members to showcase their items. They'll have contests for those that contribute items to display. Pick your items the day of the meeting or drop them off at one of the Choctaw Electric offices. Don't miss the 86th annual meeting, Saturday, September 26th at the Acroplex.
We all know Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great place for adults to kick back and have a great time.
And they save you time and money. Then they sell driver's license manuals too. Remember, if your driver's license needs renewing this year, simply swing by the President's Tax Agency with a state certified birth certificate and no long examiner.
Henry Ford would sell you a car any color as long as it was black. Mid-century modern, is that what that is? Yeah, conversation period. They knew what it was talking about. 80s, big hair, tight jeans, leather jackets. Feel like the upsurge 80s style swag. Same with music. Yeah. Good morning, Elliser. That's right. Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Oran Jackson, we got our first picture on our Facebook page from Katie Short showing her dog off. He looks comfortable, don't he? He looks spoiled. That's what he looks like.
Right,
that is a cute dog right there. Appreciate you, Katie, for posting your picture. You can go on our Facebook page right now and post a picture of your dog. It's National Mutt Day. Here on your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable event dedicated to raising awareness about rescue dogs in shelters. Today celebrates the incredible, loyal, and one-of-a-kind mixed breed dogs that bring so much joy into our homes. If you're looking to add a four-legged family member, consider adopting a sweet mutt today. It's also National Avocado Day. Packed with healthy fats and deliciously versatile, avocados are the crown jewel of summer eating. Go get you some guac today. It's National System Administrator Appreciation Day, celebrated on the final Friday of July. Today honors the incredible IT professionals who work tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our network safe, our Wi-Fi fast, and our digital lives running without a hitch. Shout out to Ben. I don't know his last name, but Freeman. Ben Freeman. Shout out to Ben Freeman, our IT guy here at KBEL. It's also National Raspberry Cake Day. Is it raspberry? Do you say raspberry? Do you pronounce the P in raspberry? That I just think that'd be weird if we did raspberry. I guess it kind of goes together. It's National Raspberry Day, a cake day, combining the tangy, sweet brightness of fresh July raspberries with rich, moist cake layers. Don't forget, it's National Gnarly Day, bruh. Celebrated on the last Friday of July. By trying something bold and adventurous, break that awkward silence. Talk in an elevator day. Do you ever talk with people in the elevator?
Yeah, of course. I'll talk to everybody.
You just say, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay.
I'll be like, what floor do you want? And I press all of them.
All of yeah, talk on the elevator today. Not many elevators here in McCurry County. The one at the hospital, but there's only 3 floors. So how much talking can you get in on there? You know, usually just, hey, how are y'all doing? What floor? 2. Okay. All right. See you later. Your memorable events are notable birthdays for July 31st, the last day of July. Lydia Moss Bradley, 1816, founder of Bradley Polytechnic Institute in Illinois. Mary Vaux Walcott, 1860, painter and illustrator known for her watercolor paintings of wildflowers. S.S. Kresk, 1867, founder of Kmart. Nice. Fred Quimby, 1886, animation producer, best known for producing the cartoon Tom and Jerry. Is you is or is you ain't my baby. Louise Smith, 1916, second woman to race in top-level NASCAR. Didn't the first one learn? I'm kidding. Kurt Gowdy, 1919, sportscaster who was the announcer for the Boston Red Sox games. Donald Malarkey, is that where they kind of cut the malarkey? 1921, non-commissioned Army officer with Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment in the 101st Airborne Division during World War II, also portrayed in Band of Brothers, Scott Grimes. Stephanie Kwolek, 1923, invented Kevlar, widely used in everything from bulletproof vests to tires. Ted Cassidy, 1932, actor who played Lurch in The Addams Family. Bill Berry, 1958, drummer for the alternative rock band REM. Mark Cuban, 1958, businessman and television personality on Shark Tank. And last but not least, Zach Brown, 1978, lead singer and guitarist for the Zach Brown Band. Morning, Fred. Happy birthday to Zach Brown. Your memorable events for July 31st. 1790, Samuel Hopkins is issued the first patent of potash. The potash process. 1792, stones are laid for the first government building, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. 1874, Patrick Francis Healy becomes the first black person to be inaugurated as president in Georgetown University, of a predominantly white university. 1876, the Coast Guard officers training school is established in New Bedford, Massachusetts. 1912, the government censors movies and photos of prize fights. Always censoring, it seems. 1922, Ralph Samuelson rides the world's first water skis in Minnesota. 1971, astronauts on Apollo 15 become the first to ride in a lunar rover. And last but not least, 2012, Michael Phelps breaks the 1964 record for most medals won at the Olympics. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up next. Get those phone lines ready. Hello. I've been fighting that whole time. What do you think about that right there? I've heard people like it. Everybody's going back to like the new style and trend is like no tags, no logos, and
No, like graffiti. Yeah,
yeah,
I quit
like
wearing
just-
that in high
just
school.
plain, like just
Like my senior year, I wore like polos. I like I didn't wear nothing that had like anybody's name or face on it.
Hello.
What's up, Josh? Hey, have a great day, bro. Micah in orange.
Have a great day, Josh A.
Those pants look like baseball pants. What's up, Isaac? Happy Friday from Wisconsin. Sherlock Wells, what's up? We're doing good. Pretty
Hey, I like how you spell Sherlock. That's cool.
Sherlock, Mississippi here. What's up, Blake?
What's going on, bro? Yawning all of a sudden. What's up, Isaac from California? $51-year-old James Farthing. You imagine having that name growing up? I would bully you so hard, son. The last name Farthing.
Yo,
Oh, no,
farting, bro.
Yeah, you're James Farting all day long for
Yeah.
the next 12 years of your life, from grade 1 to do we graduate. If you make it that far,
You got to be 6'8", 250.
yeah, you got to be the quarter. You got to do something great with your life.
Exactly.
Like the biggest Powerball winner ever when he claimed $167 million prize in April of 2025. But since that moment, he's gone downhill. Has been arrested for the 4th time since the big win. Bro, that's a little over a year. He's got arrested 4 times. Those are rookie numbers, bro.
This guy, bro.
If I had 167 mil, I'm getting arrested every day for something. Caught burglarizing a home of $12,000 in cash, reckless driving, drug possession, and he pleaded not guilty to strangulation and assault charges. This guy has had one heck of a year. I hate when I yawn, I tear up, so it looks like I'm crying. But maybe I'm just sensitive like that. Me too, Mike. Me too. Not your actual name. It's my favorite character from CW's The Flash. Nice. Suffering succotash. Time for Dennis. Dennis time with the Mazda, yo. What's going on, DBLB from St. Louis? Bro is knackered back there, huh? What is knackered? Oh, yeah. It's a British term. In Australian slang. Nice. I learned something new today. Thank you. Good morning, Jason Flynn Voice. Morning from BC, Canada. Good morning. We were taking requests, Tim. It is now time for trading lines, which people call in and tell us what they're looking for.
That's right. Welcome back to Live on 259 Morning Show. Oran, Jackson, and Micah. Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. And now it's time for trading lines. Get your calls in 286-6642. And don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week or next week that has a birthday or anniversary, give us a call. Text us 286-6642. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Thank you so much, Sarah, for calling. Have a great weekend. Bye. This person wants to wish a happy birthday to Kay Kofer. Their birthday is today. Kay Kofer, if you're listening, hope you have an amazing birthday. Someone just texted and they say they want to wish Raider Leonard a happy 14th birthday this Sunday.
Oh, no. We don't put no Leonards on the birthday list. All right.
Leonard Skinner.
I knew a guy back in the day. He used to tear up, behind the baseball field in Broken Bow, the boys' baseball field. Well, he used to tear up them roads. It wasn't always pavement. So, that boy, he had a black Z71 and a lot of no good in him that he ripped and all up them roads and stuff. I did not approve of it. Yes, I was in the passenger seat alongside him, but I did not choose that. All right.
They just texted, yes, Micah, it's John's son.
Yeah, I know. It's happy birthday to Raider. Yeah, John Leonard. We used to tear up that. It used to be all mud back there before it was all pavement. I don't even know if that road was there. I think they had just made that road, but like we were sophomores, and yeah, he had a 4-wheel drive Z71, and it'd be like mid January, February, so it's real muddy. It's been raining and stuff, and yeah, we doing donuts and stuff. At one point, they had to start having school staff watch us go behind there to make sure that we weren't mudding and stuff. So good times back then. Got away with a lot. So happy birthday to Raider Leonard, 14 years old.
Also, happy birthday to Betty Looper Mowat.
Betty Looper.
I might be butchering that last name. It's Mowatt.
Mowat.
Well, happy birthday to Betty.
Betty Looper Mowat. What if it's Mowat?
Mowat.
We're going to say that sounds more.
Call in, let us know.
Yeah, that sounds more like Mowat.
Mr. Mowat.
Mr. Mowat.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling. Have a great day. Go check out that yard sale happening 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. located 11 Northeast 5th in Idabel. Look for the signs.
And tomorrow is the benefit softball all-night tournament, August 1st. Games at the Broken Bow Choctaw Fields. Games start at 6. Entry makes a difference. Whether you're playing, volunteering, sponsoring, or simply cheering from the sidelines, your support means the world. You can contact Jay Tisho for more information. 236-3601. That's 236-3601.
Big shout out to our sponsor for Trading Lines. We want to thank the folks at 4-Way Pest Control for making this segment possible. For 30 years, 4-Way Pest Control has been helping families and businesses across Southeast Oklahoma keep the bugs where they belong. That's outside. Whether you're dealing with ants marching through the kitchen, spiders taking over the garage, wasps building condos under the porch, or any unwanted guest, they've got the experience to get the job done right. They are locally owned, dependable, and they treat your home like it's their own. Don't wait until a small pest problem turns into a big one. Give 4-Way Pest Control a call today and tell them you heard about them on Live on 259 Morning Show. And we'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Is encouraging everyone to become an Oregon.
Radio Burner, shout out to Laney J Live. I see y'all in as thirsty today.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Iredell National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited.
Don't remind them, Laney.
Business or financial institution will ask you for information via an email, helping your dreams become reality at the Iredell National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Stop by the station on Washington Street in Idaho, one of the last true full-service gas stations around. Locally owned and operated, this station offers quality fuel, dependable oil changes, and the kind of hometown customer service that's hard to find these days. Just pull up to the pump and let their crew take care of the rest. Whether you're headed across town or down the highway, this station is proud to keep McCurtain County moving. The station on Washington Street in Idaho, where full service still means something.
My name is Dee, and I dream big.
I need a good job to get what I want, so I signed up for DRS transition.
Are you a teen with a disability? Get free career counseling.
Work experience. And a paycheck.
DRS transition helps us get ready for life.
Dream big.
Dream big. Contact Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services, 800-487-4040 or okdrs.gov.
If you have a piece of memorabilia that reflects Choctaw Electric Cooperative's history, you are invited to showcase your treasure as part of the America's 250th annual meeting. Choctaw Electric is creating a special
Radio Burner, yes, sir. Hey, happy anniversary, Juan Hernandez, August 9th, 6 years. Nice.
Don't miss the 86th annual meeting, Saturday, September 26th at the Agriplex in Keystone.
That pest control copy was clumsy. Tell me about it. He ain't feeding the fish today. Welcome back to Trading Lines. Get your calls in 286-6642. And we're about to do the drawing for the birthday and anniversary list. Just going to see who wins this week. What do you say, Micah? You ready?
Let me get my my little spinny thing ready to go.
Until then, here's your McCurtain County weather forecast. It's brought to you by Pine Cellular. Coverage when it matters most. Today, it's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 99 degrees. Heat index values as high as 110. South wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the morning. And for your overnight hours, there's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. with a low around 76 degrees. It's going to be hot today, so if you're working outside, make sure you get your electrolytes in and take frequent breaks.
Yeah. Get those electrolytes in. Plenty of shade. Wear something breathable. And now it's time for your birthday drawing. Rajane Watson. I think that's Rajane, I think is how they pronounce that. Rajane Watson, you're the birthday winner for this week. Congratulations.
What?
You just won a free meal to the Red Bee.
No way.
No way. It's Rajane Watson.
What's your favorite meal from the Red Bee?
I got to go with egg burger, man.
Really?
Egg burger.
I'm right there with you.
It's just good. Put some bacon on there too.
Oh, yes.
So good. So good. You go out to the Red Bee this weekend. Tell them that KBEL sent you, and they tell them that we said to give you the special. You pay for 2 meals, you get the second one free. You know, pay for 2 meals, your second meal will be free.
Don't forget about those sweet potato fries.
Oh, yeah. Those are so good. You know, pay double for your first meal. Your second meal will be free. That's the deal they're running right now. All right. You pay 2 for 1, and then you get a second meal for free. So shout out to the Red Bee for doing that deal for us.
There's about 12 minutes left of trading lines. Get your calls in 286-6642.
We have 2 queen-size bed suites, or bedroom suites, 2 full-size bedroom suites located in Hugo. It's an estate sale. Call for pictures or more information, 580-743-1604. That's 580-743-1604.
This person has for sale 2 used 17-inch tires, $30 for the pair. 1 new 16-inch BF Goodrich, $30. And 1 new 18-inch Goodyear Wrangler. They're asking $30. Number to call is 236-0066. That's 236-0066.
And don't forget, if you call in your birthdays today, they will be on next week's birthday list. So, from today till next Thursday, we'll collect names, and then Friday is when we draw from those names. If you call today, birthdays and anniversaries, it'll be next week's birthday list.
This person has a fishing boat for sale. It's a 1996 model. They say it's been great for them. It's been serviced at Stevens Marina and Broken Bow. They say they know all about it. And they also have a storage building and a clarinet that's like new. It was used 1 year. And they also still have those show pig supplies. And you can call them at 212-0086. That's 212-0086. And that storage building is a 10 by 16. We also have a house for sale on Highway 259. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4 covered spots for cars. Shop building on slightly less than an acre. You can call or text for an appointment to look at it at 972-742-9368. That's 972-742-9368. And this person's looking for a house to rent in Broken Bow. If you have one of those, you can call or text 212-5096. That's 212-5096. This person's looking for a Mazda